Alright, got the GoPro going here. I think I'm going to bring the tractor in and have it parked inside with the cab hanging from the bucket. So I just have to disorganize this shop a bit and we'll be good to go. Alright, we got it hanging outside here. I might work outside. I might work outside today. So this might show it better, but I'm cutting this corner out. You can see I've cut it mostly out now, but I've got to get, there's a lip that goes around the corner here. I get under here and cut the rest of it on both sides. I don't know how I'm going to do it. We'll see. There's the old piece. It's showed you on the metal bender. Tried to bend that. It just did not work out very nice. The bend ended up okay, but it just wasn't the right distance from the back of the cab. So I have now built this. I did a template of the curve of the back of the cab and transferred it to the metal, and then welded a lip on there at perfectly 90 degrees. Now I can, it's going to overlap with the floor, so I can slide it back and forth and weld it in the right spot. So that's next. So you can see it overlaps. So I have a bit of room to play with it here instead of cutting out the perfect hole, and it's going to stay overlapped. We'll push it back against the back of the cab, get a nice curve. There's a bit of a buckle there in the whole area of the panel here. So I cut a slot and it let the buckle go, which is good. And then I'll fill that up with weld later. Just got to try to figure out the order to put this in so that things stay straight and nothing, none of the warps get away on me. So we'll see. Okay, so we got the back panel tacked in now. It's pushed up against the back of the cab. So I should be able to tack that to the bottom of the lip. So now the thing I worry about is once you weld this, it'll probably pull up and not be flat anymore. So got to go around to the bottom and make sure there's no spaces in there. Probably put a little jack under here. I can see the heat spots from the top. So I'll follow those and make sure this is tight before I spot it. Yep, shouldn't be too bad. So now I just gotta try to figure out what order to do this in. See my relief cut here, wider on the top, thinner on the bottom. Did a pretty good job of taking that dent out. But Might leave that one for a while. I did decide to tack this. Blew through it there, but they'll hold the curve better, I think. It's in the right spot. And get the bottom all tacked in now too. So now I gotta figure out how to set this thing down so I can weld it with ease. Probably put it back on its nose somehow. We'll see.